Hey guys, Miss Timpson here, and I just wanted to record a quick video for you guys about sea breezes and land breezes. And so, what is a sea breeze? I know it says sixth grade science, but this is also covered in fifth grade in North Carolina. So before the lesson, we need to know a couple things. Number one, the surface of the sea warms up slower than land surface. So it actually takes the surface of the sea a little bit more time to warm up than land. Okay. Another thing we also need to keep in mind is that air moves from a high pressure to a low pressure area. Air always moves from high pressure to low pressure. So takes land a little bit. The land warms up a little bit quicker than the sea. Okay. And then moves from high pressure to low pressure. Air moves from high pressure to low pressure. So what is a sea breeze? A wind that forms over the sea and blows towards land. So you need to think of sea breeze as going from sea to land. From sea to land. So if you look at the picture, you can kind of see that happening. This is blue because this is cooler air. It's blowing in towards land. Land is a little bit warmer. It's picking up a little bit of warm air, circulates back through, and it's creating this wind, this breeze, okay? So when it's blowing from sea to land, it is called a sea breeze. And you'll notice that the cold air is coming from sea, warm air is moving back from land. So with a sea breeze, let's go in depth a little bit more. Why is this happening? Okay, why do sea breezes even happen? Because the water heats up slower than the land, therefore the water is colder than the land during the day. So typically your sea breezes are happening during the day, okay? So right here it says the cold air has a high pressure and it pushes the warm air, which is heated by the land and rises as a low pressure. If I go back, you have cold air. Cold air has a high pressure and it pushes warm air. So it's going to push this warm air. It's heated by the land and rises. It's heated up by the land and then it rises. Okay, the wind flows from sea to land during the day. One of the big things that they will ask you on an NC check-in on the EOG is typically is land breezes happening during the day or at night? Your answer is during the day. Sea breezes are typically during the day. What is a sea breeze? When the wind is created because of unequal temperatures and the breeze is blowing from sea to land. Okay. Moving on. They have a short video. So this is just showing like during the day what is happening. The land's temperature's going down. Ocean's kind of staying the same right here. So we're at the beach right now in our video. Notice the change in time and change of temperature. Sorry, let me rewind this one more time. So keep track of the time, keep track of the temperature of land, keep track of the temperature of the ocean and how it changes from sea breeze, land breeze. Keep note of what the sun is doing or not doing. So what is a land breeze? It's the exact opposite. A wind flow that moves from the land to the sea. So you're moving from land to sea. You're taking this cold air out and it's pushing this warm air up and it's in a circular motion. It's creating this breeze. And you probably noticed this when you were at the beach. It seems like it's always windy at the beach. This is why. This is why it's always windy. It's these unequal temperatures between the air and the water that is creating the breeze. So with the land breeze, it's opposite to sea breeze. During the nighttime, the land is colder than the sea because the water cools down slower than land. The water cools down slower, okay? So then that means that you are having a land breeze at night. So sea breezes are during the day, land breezes are at night. So, I'll fast forward a little bit. When you're looking at this picture, okay, the cold air from the land replaces the warm air. Warm air is high pressure. High pressure. The air is heated up by the sea and rises, low pressure. So you have this high pressure coming in. The cold air from the land replaces the warm air. So coming in, replacing it, okay? Then the air is heated up and rises. Anytime the air is heated up, hot air rises. It flows from land to sea during the night. What are the effects? So land and sea breezes result in elevated humidities, high precipitation, and temperature moderation in coastal areas that may influence the weather of inland areas by creating fog. So it's mostly affecting the humidity levels, precipitation, and temperature in coastal areas, areas near the coast. So we're going to skip this quiz portion. But the biggest thing to remember is land breezes go from land to sea. Sea breezes go from sea to land. Okay? Land breezes occur at night. Sea breezes occur during the day. Why do they occur? Because of unequal temperatures between the land and between the sea. Okay? Let us know if you have any questions.